Now these tithis are divided into 5 types of tithi. These are basically the Panchang, 5 elements: Tithi, Var, Nakshatra, Yog, and Karan. We will discuss all about these. So Tithi we have seen, each Paksh or each fortnight has 15 Tithi, and there are 30 Tithi in the month actually. So these Tithis are of 5 types. We have categorized them into 5 categories. One is known as a Nanda Tithi. Nanda means celebration. So first, 6th, and 11th Tithi. First, 6th, and 11th Tithi, they are known as a Nanda Tithi. Then Bhadra Tithi. Bhadra Tithi is 2, 7, 12 Tithi. Jaya Tithi, 3rd, 8th, and 13th Tithi. Rikta Tithi, 4th, 9th, and 14th Tithi. And Purna Tithi is 5th, 10th, and 15th Tithi. So now, depending on the name, as the name indicate or the meaning of the name, we can do that type of work during that particular Tithi. Nanda means celebration. So prosperity and happiness, this is supposed to be an auspicious Tithi. Bhadra, as the name indicate, this is only for an ordinary type of work, some donation or fast or some any type of ordinary work we can do during this time actually. Jaya Tithi means ensures victory, bestows victory and advancement. So this is supposed to be one of the best Tithi. Rikta, as the name indicate, Rikt means empty. So it is a useless Tithi, but we don't do any auspicious work on this Tithi. So this is suitable only for pilgrimage or keeping fast, etc. But we won't do any auspicious work during this Tithi. Then Purna Tithi. Purna means ki whatever work you do, that will get completed. Whatever work you start, that will get completed. So these are the Purna Tithi, 5, 10, and 15 Tithi. So they indicate work will get completed and indicate prosperity also. So we have divided.
Sir,
Which
sir,
year?
these tithis are the months, na?
Every month.
जैसे प्रथमा 6,
हाँ,
30
और ये
जैसे जो हम
दोनों की है, कृष्ण पक्ष की भी और शुक्ल पक्ष की भी। ऐसा नहीं कि एक ही पक्ष की है। ये जैसे पहली तिथि या प्रथमा तिथि तो कृष्ण पक्ष में भी आएगी, शुक्ल पक्ष में भी आएगी, तो 2 बार आएगी। ऐसी षष्ठी है तिथि तो कृष्ण पक्ष में भी होगी और शुक्ल पक्ष में भी होगी, दोनों में होगी।
ओके,
ठीक है। तो ये हमने तिथि को भी divided into 5 parts. So depending on the nature of work that we want to do, we select a particular tithi. And some portion of these tithis is known as a Pakshrandra or the Chidra tithi. Some portion of these tithis. So what are those portions? In the 4th tithi, first 8 ghati. In the 4th tithi, first 8 ghati. On the 6th tithi, first 9 ghati. On the 8th tithi, first 14 ghatis. On 9th tithi, first 25 ghatis. On the 12th tithi, first 10 ghati. And on the 14th, 5 ghatis. So this particular portion of the tithi is known as Pakshrandra or Chidra tithi. And this particular portion is not auspicious for any type of work actually. Ghati, you know, what is ghati? Manjari, you know ghati?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Ghati is like ghati, pal, and things like that. We divide them and get them into.
So ghati is of how many minutes?
45?
No, 24.
Sorry, 24.
1 hour is equal to 2.5 ghati. 1 hour is equal to 2.5 ghati. So naturally, 1 ghati is of 24 minutes. And certain activities are prohibited on certain tithis. For example, eating meat, they say we should not do on the 8th of tithi. Applying oil on the body, first 8th, 14th, and the 15th, that is the new moon. Hair cutting we should not do on 14th tithi. Sex on the new moon and the full moon day. Travel in the first feed on 12th tithi and lending money on 5th tithi. So these activities are prohibited on these tithis, so that also we can keep in mind actually. Now, Tithi Gandant. Tithi Gandant. Gandant means joining point. So we have divided the Tithi into Nanda, Jaya, Bhadra, Rikta, Purnima. So joining point of them. Joining point is what? Last Ghati of Purna Tithi and first Tithi of Nanda Tithi. Last Ghati of Purna Tithi and first Ghati of Nanda Tithi. Last Ghati of this Purna Tithi and first Ghati of Nanda. These are the joining points. So last Tithi of Purna Tithi and the first Ghati of Nanda Tithi, they are known as the Tithi Gandant. Tithi Gandant. Last Ghati of Purna Tithi and the first Ghati of Nanda Tithi are Tithi Gandant or Tithi Sandhi, and that time is also not auspicious for any type of good work. And
but sir, sometimes we have 2 tithis in a day.
pardon?
Sir, sometimes we have 2 tithis in a day. जैसे 15th और first एक ही दिन में पड़ जाता है.
हाँ बिल्कुल. हाँ.
तब सर
देखिए दिन में तो पड़ता है, उसका टाइम अलग अलग होता है. हम लोगों ने जो पढ़ा था पिछले साल पहली क्लास में, उसमें ये था कि जैसे जैसे सन और मून के बीच का डिस्टेंस 12 डिग्री से वेरी करेगा, एक तिथि खत्म हो जाएगी. अब ये तिथि तो खत्म किसी भी टाइम हो सकती है, दिन में, रात में, कहीं भी किसी भी टाइम हो सकती है. और हम जितने भी फेस्टिवल मनाते हैं अपने इसी ल्यूनर तिथि के हिसाब से मनाते हैं. तो कैसे हिसाब रखेंगे आप? एक लेमैन के लिए तो बहुत मुश्किल है कि कौन सी तिथि कब शुरू हो रही है, कब खत्म हो रही है. पंचांग लेके तो कोई घूमेगा नहीं एक्चुअली. तो दे मेड ए प्रिंसिपल कि जो भी तिथि सनराइज के टाइम होगी, whichever tithi is in operation at the time of sunrise, so that will be declared as a tithi of that day in the panchang. जैसे पंचांग में मान लीजिए हमने कोई आज तिथि लिखी, एक पर्टिकुलर तिथि है, लेट्स से पंचमी है, जो भी है आज, तो पंचमी तिथि अगर सनराइज मान लो 6 बजे हुआ, तो अगर 6:02 पर भी खत्म हो रही होगी, तो वी विल इंडिकेट टुडे एज ए पंचमी तिथि, नॉट षष्ठी तिथि. बट हमने पंचांग देखा, पंचांग से हमें पता लग गया कि पंचमी तिथि 6:02 पर खत्म हो गई. अब 6 तिथि शुरू हो गई है, तो अगर हमें पंचमी तिथि में काम करना है तो 6:02 से पहले करना पड़ेगा. षष्ठी तिथि में काम करना है तो 6:02 के बाद करना पड़ेगा. तो हर तिथि का जो ड्यूरेशन है वो इसमें लिखा हुआ है आपके पंचांग में. अब आप वैसे भी अब नहीं करेंगे एज ए लेमैन. नाउ यू नो व्हाट इज दिस तिथि. तो आप पंचांग से देखकर कौन सी तिथि कब शुरू हो रही है, कब खत्म हो रही है, उसके हिसाब से अपना कोई भी काम कर सकते हैं. पंचांग में जो आप देख रहे होंगे कि तिथि जो लिखी हुई है, पंचांग है आपके पास?
यस सर.
देखिए इसमें, यू कम टू दिस पेज. मई में आ जाइए, पेज नंबर 50. सॉरी, एक मिनट. यू कम टू पेज नंबर 38.
38, यस सर.
38 खोलिए आप उसको.
यस सर. 16th में.
आज कौन सी डेट है? 16th में कौन सी तिथि है आज?
सर 4th
तिथि लिखा हुआ है. 4th कब खत्म हो रही है? ये जो एंडिंग टाइम है 10:01 पर खत्म हो रही है. 10:01 पर खत्म हो रही है तिथि है.
सर ये ऊपर है घा और मी, सर इसका क्या मीनिंग हुआ?
हाँ जी
सर ये हिंदी में लिखा हुआ है.
घंटा मिनट.
ओके सर.
आवर्स मिनट.
ओके सर.
तो ये तिथि जो है 10:01 पर खत्म हो रही है.
ओके सर.
तो 10:01 तक तो चौथी तिथि रही.
यस सर.
और उसके बाद पंचमी तिथि शुरू हो गई. तो अगर आपको चौथी तिथि में काम करना है तो डू इट बिफोर 10:01, एंड इफ यू वांट टू डू समथिंग इन द पंचमी तिथि देन यू डू आफ्टर 10:01. तो तिथि 2 तिथि पढ़ेंगे, रोज ही पढ़ेंगे, हमेशा पढ़ेंगे, लेकिन बट यू नो नाउ द ending time or the starting time of a tithi. So depending on that you can do your work. Which tithi you want to do, you do accordingly. और इसीलिए ये प्रश्न भी उठता है. अब देखिए, in our Hindu system we celebrate all our festival based on the lunar calendar. अब suppose something is, let's say Diwali we celebrate on the Amavasya of Kartik month. Amavasya of Kartik month. And suppose at the time of sunrise, Amavasya is running. Amavasya is running. So we will show in the calendar Amavasya on that day. But Tithi gets over in the daytime somewhere. And now Diwali Puja we do in the evening, not in the morning. We do it around the time of sunset. So sunset that Amavasya is not there. Sunset at Amavasya was not there. At the time of sunset, Amavasya was there on the previous day. So as an astrologer or who knows this astrology, he will celebrate the Diwali on the previous day. But just see the view of a layman. Layman doesn't know anything. He doesn't know the complications of Tithi, कैसे आप decide करते हैं, कैसे निकालते हैं. He goes only by the calendar. He goes only by the पंचांग. उसने तो देखा पंचांग में तो अमावस्या आज लिखी हुई है. तो मैं तो आज मनाऊंगा, आज ही हुई इसका मतलब, उससे तो कुछ पता नहीं है. बट पंचांग में क्योंकि अमावस्या आज लिखी हुई है तो आज मनाएगा. लेकिन आपको नॉलेज है तो आप आज नहीं मनाएंगे क्योंकि शाम को अमावस्या नहीं थी. अमावस्या तो शाम को पहले दिन थी. तो वो चीजें आपको ध्यान में रखनी है. आपको हर तिथि का बिगिनिंग टाइम एंडिंग टाइम मालूम है तो उसके हिसाब से आप टाइम को देखकर कोई भी काम कर सकते हैं. ठीक है शिखा जी.
Sir, I have a question here, sir.
जी.
So when we are looking at the time of the Tithi and it's an auspicious Tithi, so we can, based on what work we are doing, we can do it. But
Yeah.
what about the other things like Rahu Kal, Amrit Kal? What to do with that?
We are considering only Tithi. Now, as I told you, there are 5 elements of Panchang. Tithi, Var, Nakshatra, Yog, and Karan. Right? So we have to find out a perfect combination so that the best possible combination of these 5 elements, not one element. We have to find out what is the best possible combination of these 5 elements so that we can get an auspicious time.
And so first, are we looking into the Hora and Chagadhya as well?
We will come to that actually. Those are also important because some Horas, some Yogas, they also play an important role. But even for a common Mahurat, we will not only see the Tithi, we have to see Tithi, Var, Nakshatra, Yoga, and Karan. Then we will try to find out what best possible combination of these 5 we can have. So that will be declared as a Mahurat, not only on the base of Tithi, we have to consider all. Now, some Tithis are known as Dagda Tithi, some are known as Vish Tithi, some are known as Hushashan Tithi, Hutashan Tithi. So, Dagda Tithi, Vish Tithi, or Hutashan Tithi. Ye तीनों तिथि जो है, they are not supposed to be auspicious. They create problem, they create hurdles. So we try to avoid these tithis. So what are these? Dagda Tithi, for example, on Sunday, if Tithi is 12th, it is Dagda Tithi. If on Sunday the Tithi is 4th, it is known as a Vish Tithi. If on Sunday the Tithi is 12, it is known as a Hutashan Tithi. Similarly, on Monday, if it is 11th, it's Dagda Tithi. If it is 6, it is Vish Tithi. And it is 6 again, this is also Hutashan Tithi. So we have to avoid this combination of date and the Tithi actually. So this day and Tithi combination has to be avoided. So these are known as Dagd, Vish, and Hutashan. All these 3 are bad. They are not supposed to be good. They create problems and hurdles in any type of work you do on these Tithi. So we have to avoid them. So then Sandhi Kal. Sandhi Kal means the joining time of day and night or the night and day. So that is known as a Sandhi Kal. So that also is to be avoided. That is also not supposed to be an auspicious time.